Hello, this is Glitches, Tricks, and Tips bringing you a walkthrough of Super Karoshi levels 1 through 60. Let's begin with level 1. Obviously the basic, just use the arrow keys to go over and dead. Next, all you have to do is go up the stairs. Pretty self-explanatory. Now this one, you have to hit the first two buttons here. And as you move on, skip this next button. Hit the rest of the buttons and come back to hit the last button to make the walls disappear and you fall to your death. This one has the two portals that you can go through like this, and what you have to do is you have to time it right, make it on that little elevator and into the spikes. This one's about timing as well. Get on the spring, jump up, wait for the spikes to come, and at the right time they will hit you. Here's one of the many the end screens that he threw in here. Now this one is kind of tricky because you can only go right. So make sure that you don't go past the first couple stages there. Walk right over to the teleporter and into the spikes. Now this one you can only have 4 jumps. So if you time it right, you'll have the 4 jumps to make it across and into the spikes. Okay, now this one took me forever to figure out, but you jump, hit that button if you like, go through that door and it opens up the secret stage. Now the secret stage, you also cannot hit that button, but you have to jump into the spikes right there. This one's easy, just go to the right, jump up, and you got it. This one, jump down by the O, jump in the middle of the O, and you'll fall through to the spikes. This one, you go over here. If you go too far, you'll notice that you can't jump anymore, but if you jump on that first pillar, then you can make it across. This one, just hold right on your arrow key, and if you hold it for long enough, you'll eventually make it to the spikes on the other side. This is just a little funny Karoshi 3D little advertisement he's got. And here's another one of the end screens that he put in here. But if you jump, and as soon as you hit the ground, you press jump again. You'll have to do this about 6 or 7 times, but you'll eventually make it to the top. This one's fairly easy. Jump on that spring, then this one, third, to land into the blue toxic waste. Now here's the levels that begin Super Karoshi. All you have to do is press the 2 buttons, get the leaf to become normal again, and you will be vulnerable to spikes. Now to fly a Super Karoshi, all you have to do is get the cape and tap on the up arrow key. But remember, you can go through anything. Spikes, the explosives later on, and now this was the first one where you have to guide the little man into the spikes before yourself. This one you go left this time, and you can go through the wall to the other side. Now this marks the beginning of the levels where Super Karoshi can get rid of the blue blocks. We have to time right to get him to come on that side, get the leaf, kill yourself. Now this one, go to the little port there, make sure you time it right so that you have enough time to get rid of that blue block and then go back and get your leaf and kill yourself. This one you also have to do time quickly before he makes it to the blue block. You have to make it disappear or he will go to the other side and get stuck. This one's kind of funny. There's a big K in the middle. If you go stand under the K and press K on your keyboard, it will crush you. Now this one's about timing as well. When he's coming back, hurry, hit the button. He'll fall into the spikes, fly up and get your leaf, and drop down. Now this one you have to walk back and forth 7 times. On the 7th time, he'll start kind of running after you, and if you get in the middle of his feet, he will smash you. This one's pretty easy. Just go through the portals here. You want to go through the second one to the right, and then you'll fly into the spikes. Now this one you have to time right. If you get right after the first man hits the block, do it, and then the next will go through it, and then they'll both jump into the springs, so make sure you get up there and get rid of those blocks as well. They'll go into the spikes, get your leaf, come back down, go through the portal, jump up there, and you got it. Here's one where you had to wait for the credits, and at the end of the credits, he hit a little spike in there that you can jump on. Here's another the end screen with spikes over to the right side. This one, press the first two buttons, jump over, make sure to jump over the portal, get your Karoshi thing. Now go up here and wait for them to be about the same level. Once they reach about right there, jump up, fly up here, wait for the button, right when they get over that, press it, and they'll both fall into there. Get the leaf, go up to the spike.